Hello everyone, welcome back to our episode today. So my today question is, what is the biggest mindset shift a business analyst need to thrive in the agentic AI era?
Thanks, Ansuman. It's a very good question. So yesterday I touched upon the similar kind of questions that what are the different the roles evolving and the skill set. This question is very similar, but this is very specific to the mindset change. So let's
Right.
talk about. Let's take a step back and visualize the traditional business analyst roles and responsibility. Yeah, traditionally, they are the custodian of the static functional document. In the fast evolving, if you look at here, they are the document creator and the process executor, and they are the owner of the static document, the functional document. But in the fast evolving agentic era, where the agents are autonomous, where it's plan, its reason, and execute autonomously without the minimal or no human intervention, then this requires a huge paradigm shift from the task executor to the strategic orchestrator and the human AI collaborator. So I would suggest three mindset shift that required to all the business analysts. So
Mhm.
number one is a business own the business outcome and the governance from the task executor. Old focus is the core responsibility of business analyst is to gather the requirement through the extensive interview and the detailed process walkthrough. Right? This is how it happens, and they are the task executor, custodian of the requirement document, etc.
All
In the
right.
new focus, they should define the business outcome of the agentic AI. Yeah, defining the overall the AI guardrails that includes safety, security, and compliance, and ensuring that really the agents are executing as per the defined KPI.
Okay.
So they need to define the outcome, they need to monitor and adjust in case there is any deviation. Number two is the requirement elicitation to the AI argument design. Yeah. So in the old role, basically they are responsible and accountable to document or understand the requirement the way machine and humans are executing a specific task. And the whole discovery happens via the extensive interview or talking to people, understanding their requirement. But in the new focus, in the agentic era, as you know, now the agentic powered, LLM powered, the machine can process the huge amount of data and it can understand where is the gap. It can do process discovery automatically and it can inform where is the gap and where is the opportunity. Yeah. So in the new role, basically, the business analysts need to learn all these tools and understand how this kind of discovery can happen automatically through the analytics and the power of agentic AI or LLM. They also need to learn is how to ideate, yeah, how to bring the fresh idea via the AI augmented tools. There are many tools into the market. One of the tool we have worked on Celonis, Ignacio. But in fact, I'm talking about they need to learn how to ideate, how to bring the new fresh idea, how to validate the idea from the chat GPT or whatever the tools into the market, how to create a fast prototype using the vibe coding or maybe using the and then post prototype, how can you validate the prototype and idea from all these tools, right? That will save a lot of time, and in fact this will accelerate the overall innovation into the organization. So they
Okay.
have to learn all this skill, they have to shift their mindset from the static document task executor to the uh, how to adopt the AI augmented design process. Yeah. The third
Okay.
mindset, it's last but not the least, is they need to adopt the continuous learning and the experimentation. Yeah. So as I
Mhm.
told, the whole mindset is surrounded. I mean, the old way of thinking and the old way of walking is the static document, right? They are the custodian of the functional document, and they execute the task what is been said. But in the continuous moving world, I mean, look at here, agentic AI is automation, it continuously evolving, it's continuously adopting, it's continuously learning. So business analysts also need to actually adopt the cultivate the culture of continuous learning. Yeah, they have to adopt the continuous changing surrounding environment and adjust the different processes and how organization work, right? So continuous learning and adaptation is something, rather than the custodian of fixed document processes and all, they have to change the mindset of learning, adaptation, and then adjusting the different parameters to achieve the business outcome. So in my view, these are the mindset change they have to do, and this will only come once they will learn, yeah, the new set of technology, how it's impacting their business function, what's the new way of working, other industry, the competitors are doing. They need to learn, and that's how they can innovate and change their mindset.
Thank you very much again for joining us. We'll meet again for our next episode. Thank you.
All right, it's my pleasure, Anshuman.